The Border Patrol, I know them so well. They endorsed me. They always endorse me. They said when Trump comes back, it'll all be better. And Biden, by the way, he doesn't need any legislation. He could say the word, close the border. That's what I did. I said, close the border. And it was so bad that it took a little while. I fixed the border originally. That's how I got elected in a way. But now the border is, and I fixed it, and I couldn't even use it in 2020. In 2016, it was a big factor of my win. I fixed it very quickly, and then in 2020, it was so good. I said, let me talk about the border. My people over here, all these geniuses said, please, sir, don't talk about the border. It's fixed. I said, let's talk about it. But nobody wanted to hear about it. Right. But now the border is 100 times worse than it was in 2016.
Former President Trump slamming President Biden's handling of the border as he outlines what he would do to fix it if he won re-election. Fox News contributor, retired acting ICE Director Tom Homan joins us now to react. Tom, that's an interesting nugget that he points out. Look, I won in 2016 based upon how big a problem this was and people wanted it fixed. And here we are today, and it's worse than it was in 2016.
Well, I say this all the time. I've worked for 6 presidents, starting with Ronald Reagan on the border. Every president I've worked for took steps to secure the border because they understood you can't have strong national security if you don't have border security. Just to make sense, right? No one did more than President Trump. Now, President Trump is the greatest president in my lifetime. Hard stop right there. But Joe Biden's the first president in the history of this nation who came into office and unsecured a border on purpose. I mean, who the hell does that? We went from the most secure border in my lifetime to historic, never seen before illegal immigration on purpose. This is by design.
Tom, I want to ask you a question that I asked President Trump yesterday. I said, okay, you've talked about deportations. I think everybody recognizes that, if you have millions of illegal immigrants in the country, it's logical and common sense policy to remove them from the country. And I asked him, though, do you think the public has the stomach for whatever appears on television in the process of that deportation? He said, Will, that's tough. That's actually tough because I know how they'll play it on the media. In the media. What do you think about that? Will that be a policy that's actually capable of being implemented, deportations?
It has to be implemented well. There has to be a consequence. Look, the left can't, people demand, they're asylum seekers. They're asylum seekers. They have a right to claim asylum. They have the right to see a judge. Okay, I agree. But at the end of that due process, at great taxpayer expense, billions of dollars, if a federal judge says you must be removed from this country, then we got to remove them. Because if that court order doesn't mean anything, then what the hell are we doing? Shut the Border Patrol down. Shut down the immigration courts. If we're going to go through this whole process of people claiming asylum, they lose your case, and we don't remove them, we're never going to fix the border crisis. So, yes, they got to be removed. The loss of this country means something. There's 2 ways to come into this country. You can come in legally or illegally. I can't blame anybody who wants to be part of the greatest nation on earth. But it's the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it. If you come illegally, you get order removed, you're going to be removed under the Trump administration.
And I mean, just to illustrate on the way out, Tom, the nature of the problem, the number of illegal immigrants coming from China and other countries across this world, not Latin America, specifically, by the way, through the San Diego sector, is just staggering at this point. It's a real national security risk. And we appreciate you being on with us this morning, Tom Homan.
Thanks for having me, Will.
All right.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.